As for our common defense, we reject as false the choice between our safety and our ideals. Our founding fathers, faced with perils that we can scarcely imagine, drafted a charter to assure the rule of law and the rights of man, a charter expanded by the blood of generations. Those ideals still light the world, and we will not give them up for expedience sake. Recall that earlier generations faced down fascism and communism not just with missiles and tanks, but with the sturdy alliances and enduring convictions. They understood that our power alone cannot protect us, nor does it entitle us to do as we please. Instead, they knew that our power grows through its prudent use. Our security emanates from the justness of our cause, the force of our example, the tempering qualities of humility and restraint. We will not apologize for our way of life, nor will we waver in its defense. And for those who seek to advance their aims by inducing terror and slaughtering innocents, we say to you now that our spirit is stronger and cannot be broken. You cannot outlast us, and we will defeat you.
Okay, well, we have the convenience of a recording so that you could hear it again.
Well, all I'm telling you is the only thing I can send you are the petitions. Do you want the petitions? Because I don't have.
Well, we're going to need to find out what's going on, because I'd like, please, if you would, Ms. Westover, to lend us the patience to listen carefully here, okay? We are reporting corruption that's going on, and it's not a joke. Now, we've had people, police officers, and other people that are still unidentified assault us, claiming that they have orders, that they have an order in their hand, that they will come back and do what to the door?
Ready to get a tactical team and break down the door.
Okay? And these are crimes, considering what you're just saying right now. And I'm very upset about it. There's no question about it, Ms. Westover. You also had stated with Ms. Boating on the phone that you would be referring this to the Attorney General's office after that call to Commissioner Vatz's office was made, and the assistant out there, Eli, I believe his name is, Eli Tully, held himself out as if he was a commissioner, saying that these orders are here, but you have to have power of attorney and so on and so on. And
the only reason why I was referring it to the AG's office was to determine what I could release to you and what I could not release.
Well, there's a little more that needs to be referred to the AG's office.
Well, that's not that would be something, if you want to refer it to the AG's office and file a complaint with them, you can, but
absolutely, absolutely. And, as you know, Ms. Westover, we record these calls. So this is an absolute discrepancy, and you can be as uncomfortable about it as you want.
I'm not uncomfortable at all.
Well, then there's accountability to be had here. Because people cannot attack you, run at you, throw a woman with one kidney, a kidney donor, Michelle is a kidney donor, into a concrete wall without some sort of justification, judicial order. And you are the one who verified that there is, and they should always be in that file, and there has to be orders for these things to happen, and your call today contradicts that. In addition, a call was made to your office yesterday after weeks and weeks of waiting for you to get back with us. It's now what, the 18th, is it, of July of 2008. And we're talking to somebody who is an attorney, right? You are an attorney, because that's what other people say.
I am an attorney.
Okay, and we're waiting for 2 weeks for you to verify whether or not the power of attorney provided you for Ms. Stone is valid. And prior to this, you're asking for an address so that you can mail us these orders. And today you want to play a game that the file only has a petition in it, which is what we told you in the beginning.
And I said, if there are orders in the file. I never said that there were orders.
Okay, well, we have a problem, Ms. Westover, because Magellan Health Services and the Department of Health Services in the state of Arizona is stating that they have orders, and they can't have done these things and damaged and assaulted people, ambushed and attacked them without such a thing. And you're trying to tell us today that they do not exist. Is that correct?
Do you have a person at Magellan that I can talk to?
I'm not going to refer anybody to anybody at Magellan, because those people endanger human life.
And then,
Well, if they have an order, I'd like to see it because I have the file in front of me.
Well, the police in Peoria, Arizona claim that they do, and you can talk to Police Chief Ratcliffe. We've recorded him.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can talk to Sergeant McCulley.
Do you have a number for Police Chief Ratcliffe?
I think you can find it. It's a government office
I could,
in Peoria. Yes, you can dial 623-773-8311.
Can you repeat that, please?
623-773-8311.
Okay.
Okay, and Miss Westover,
Police Chief Ratcliffe.
Police Chief Ratcliffe and Sergeant Scott McCulley and Lieutenant Collier, whose name is all over this petition, and another individual that you're going to become very familiar with, because this will be subpoenaed, there will be a complaint, and there will be a lawsuit, I guarantee you.
it's horrible.
And you will be subpoenaed because of the involvement so far. And I'm not joking around.
If you get subpoenaed, that's fine. I don't...
That's right, and there's going to be so much contradiction. But the point I have here is that you were asking for an address to mail these orders, nothing else.
No, I said the document.
Okay, well that's what you want to claim that you said. Okay, under oath it'll be a different story, I'm sure of it. You won't recall. That's the game that gets played.
Well, if I said orders, it was because I was assuming that there were orders.
Well, this is not a matter to assume anything. People have been assaulted and attacked by police officers abusing their authority under color of law.
Mr. Kerr, I'm going to terminate this conversation.
And for what reason?
Important.
Because I don't appreciate the tone that you are using with me.
Well, you don't appreciate that somebody's blood pressure goes through the roof
Every time
as
you do it.
every time that you have to encounter somebody in the city of Peoria that is corrupt.
Well, I understand how frustrated you are. I'm trying to help you.
Tell me how frustrated I am, Miss Westover, if you understand it.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably put you at 100.
Okay, that's very good, and that's very crass. Now, what are you intending to do about it as a public servant, knowing these things have occurred?
Well, right now, because you've given me somebody that supposedly says they have an order, I intend to call them.
To those who cling to power through corruption and deceit and the silencing of dissent, know that you are on the wrong side of history.
This is the exact proximity in the wall that the lady you saw in the videos was thrown into by this unidentified agent. This woman happens to be a kidney donor and has only one good kidney, and that's the part of her body that lands against this pop-out on the building. This is the exact door where Officer Adams threatens he's going to break the door down, standing there saying he has orders, which have now been confirmed by Maricopa County Superior Court don't exist.
Oh, the cameras are awesome.
Criminologist Jeffrey Alpert says today's cameras are our best protection against a natural tendency of authorities to abuse some people.
The power to use force on others can go to your head. It's an awesome power. It's the only government agency outside of war, of course, where you can use force against someone else, and it can go to your head.
You get off this property. You and your police department and other police have been terrorizing me.
I didn't hear you. Can you repeat?
You need to get off the property.
Okay, I'm here lawfully because I got an order here that Carr needs to see his doctor. And that's why I'm here for.
Officer Adams, you need to get off the property. You and other officers have been terrorizing. I'm speaking to lawyers right now. One of your officers has assaulted me. Now leave the property.
The only thing I know is I got an order here for this charge to his doctor. And I like to take him down there.
I don't care what you have. This is my home. Now leave.
If he's not willing to go down there or just by me, Michelle, why don't you take him down there? He needs to get this resolved. Because what can happen is
Leave the property.
the tactical team can come here, break down the door to get him into custody. It doesn't need to come to this.
Leave this property.
So Michelle, why don't you take him down there? We're going to leave. But why don't you take him down there?
Thank you. Goodbye.
David, get in there! Shut the door! Michelle. Yeah. Nice try. Nice cord.
Get off this fucking property.
Get off the property.
You cocksuckers, get off my
Close the
property.
door, David. Close the door. Close the door. The property. Close the door.
Don't you put your hands on me again. I didn't.
Michelle, stand here.
I am. Bullshit.
Please leave the premises.
Get off the property.
You are trust.
Yeah, that was total coercion, you're police.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't
Nice
disclose
trust.
that you were police.
Good game playing there, Matthew.
All right, Michelle, come on. Michelle.
Staying out here.
To those who cling to power through corruption and deceit and the silencing of dissent, know that you are on the wrong side of history.